Today we are going to read Dork, Diaries by Rachel Rennie Rosell. Tales from a Not So Fabulous Life Super Squee Edition, number 1, New York Times best-selling series. Sometimes I wonder if my mom is brain dead. Then there are days that I know she is. Like today. The drama started this morning when I casually asked if she would buy me one of those cool new cell phones that do almost everything. I considered it a necessity of life, second only to maybe oxygen. What better way to cleanse a spot in the CCP, cute, cool, and popular group, at my new private school, Westchester Country Day, than by dazzling them with a wicked new cell. Last year, it seemed like I was the only student in my entire middle school who didn't have one. So I bought an older, used phone super cheap on eBay. If it was bigger than what I wanted, but I figured it couldn't go wrong for the clearance price of only $12.99. I put my telephone in my locker and spread the word that I had hot gossip about my new phone, and that everyone could now call me. Then I counted down the minutes before my social life started heating up. I get really nervous when two of the CCP girls came walking down on the hall in my direction, chatting on their cell phones. Me. They came right over to my locker and started acting super friendly. Then they invited me to sit with them at lunch, and I was like, okay. But deep down inside, I was jumping up and down and doing my Snoopy happy dance. I'm so happy, I'm so happy. Then things got really strange. They said they had heard the hot gossip about my brand new iPhone and that everyone, meaning the rest of the CCP crew, was dying to see it. I was about to explain that I'd said I had hot gossip about my new phone, not the hot gossip about my new iPhone. But I never got a chance because, unfortunately, my telephone started ringing very loudly. I was trying my best to ignore it, but both of the CCP girls were staring at me like, well, aren't you going to answer it? Ring, ring. Obviously, I didn't want to answer it because I had a really bad feeling they were going to be a little disappointed when they actually saw my phone. So I just stood there praying that it would stop ringing, but it didn't. And pretty soon, everyone in the hallway was staring at me too. Finally, I gave in, snatched open my locker, and answered the phone, meaning to stop the awful ringing. Ew! OMG! Hello? I was like, sorry, wrong number. And when I turned around, both of the CCP girls were running away down the hall screaming, make it go away! Make it go away! I guessed it probably meant they didn't want me to sit with them at lunch anymore, which was really humiliating. The most important lesson I learned last year, that having a cruddy phone, or none at all, can totally ruin your social life. While millions of kids regularly forget their homework, not a single one would be caught dead without their cell phone, which was why I was nagging my mom about getting me one. I've tried saving up my own money to buy it, but that was impossible to do, mainly because I am an artist and totally addicted to drawing. Like if I don't do it every way, I'll go nuts. I spend all of my cash on sketchbooks, pencils, pens, art camp, and other stuff. Hey, I'm so broke. I have a milkshake on layaway at McDonald's. Anyway, when my mom came to the mall with a special back-to-school present for me, I was pretty sure what it was. She rambled on and on about how attending a new private school was going to be a stressful time. of tremendous personal growth and how my best coping mechanism would be to communicate with my thoughts and feelings. I was absolutely ecstatic because you can communicate with a new cell phone, right? I kind of zoned out most of what my mom was saying because I was daydreaming about all the cool apps, games, and music I was going to download. It was going to be love at first sight. Me and my new cell phone. But after my mom finally finished her little speech, she smiled really big, hugged me, and handed me a book. I opened it and frantically flipped through the pages, figuring that maybe she had hidden my new cell phone inside. It made perfect sense that at the time, because all the advertisements said it was the thinnest model on the market. But slowly it dawned to me that my mom had not gotten me a cell phone, and my so-called present was just a stupid little book. Talk about major heartbreak. Then I noticed all the pages of the book were blank. I was like, oh no, she didn't. My mom had given me two things, a diary and a irrefutable evidence that she is, in fact, clinically brain dead. Absolutely no one writes their most intimate feelings and deep, dark secrets in a diary anymore. Why? Because just one or two people knowing your older biz could completely ruin your reputation. You're supposed to post this kind of juicy stuff online on your blog so millions can read it. Welcome to my blog, True Confessions, Juicy Gossip, Dark Secrets. Only a total dork would be caught writing in a diary. This is the most worst present I have ever received in my entire life. I wanted to yell at my mom at the top of my lungs. Mom, I don't need a stupid book with 336 blank pages. What I need to be able to communicate with my thoughts and feelings to my friends using my very own cell phone. Wait, suddenly, I keep forgetting. I don't have any friends yet, but that could change overnight, and I need to be prepared with a shiny new cell. In the meantime, I will not write in this diary. Never, ever. No diary. Okay, I'm gonna mark this. I'm gonna mark this with my pen. And we're gonna continue it in next part 2.